in the middle of a meeting, and I stepped out to take the call, and it was my doctor on the phone telling me that the biopsy had come back and they had the results, and it was ductile carcinoma in situ. And it took a while for that to sink in, and I actually said, "So you're telling me I have breast cancer?" And he said, "Yes." And it's like, wow. We decided that we have the surgery at Baylor Medical Center at Uptown, and I'm so glad we did. The attention that you received when you checked in felt very individualized, as if they really cared about you and your procedure, what you were having done that day. And then the waiting room was really calming. You didn't feel like you were going to be just a number to anyone. It was very individualized, the attention that you received. So they put me in the room, and I met Marie, who was my nurse for the night. And Marie very quickly sort of just took command of the entire situation, and she made sure that I was comfortable, that I had what I needed. She ran the tests and checked all the vitals that she needed to do. But as importantly to me, she also paid attention to my sister and made sure my sister was comfortable, which just meant a lot since she had come in from my surgery. So she was just as sweet as can be, very attentive. It felt like she had no other purpose for that period of time than to be there and make sure that I was okay. You go into these situations, you just don't know what to expect, and to have someone express that level of care is really impressive. So the day that I got my diagnosis, I went home and called one of my cousins, who is younger than I am, but was diagnosed with breast cancer 3 years ago, and she's fine now. But it was very helpful to talk to someone who had been through it, particularly someone within the family who had been through it. And the most important piece of advice she gave me was to stay positive. And she said those who stayed positive tended to do far better than those who didn't have as positive an attitude. And in this facility, with the staff and the doctors who work here, it was very easy to keep a positive attitude. Everybody it was very upbeat, very caring, very warm environment. My experience here was great. I would, without reservation, recommend anyone to come here and have surgery done at Baylor Medical Center at Uptown.